Welcome back, everybody, to my Total Drama Action review. I haven't done a review in a long time, but I'm actually going to start getting back into doing my season reviews. Anyways, so, I did my Total Drama Island review last time, and it's ranked at number 1 right now, because it's the only season we've ranked. So, let's get Total Drama Action in the rankings. So, here's my Total Drama Action review. I switched up my format a little bit. Instead of going through episodes one by one, I'm now going to be going through writing and characters, the elimination order, and the entertainment value, because all three of those things contribute to where it's going to end up on the list. So let's get going. And initial thoughts, this is, along with Total Drama Revenge of the Island, this is one of the most middle-of-the-road seasons of them all. I mean, if we're looking at the grand picture here, it's probably going to be somewhere around 4th and 5th. 4th or 5th, probably around 4th. I mean, it's a really good season, but there are better seasons. Total Drama Island, World Tour, Redonkulous Race. Compared to most of the seasons, it's middle of the road. But let's get on with it. Yeah. So, characters. We'll be going through these one by one. Let's get on with it. Bridget and Jeff. They were dog crap. I mean, I'm sorry, but they were dookie. They sucked this season. I mean, okay, their time on the show was real. Their other than when they were in the game, they were entertaining. But when they were actually in the actual show, I'm just realizing what the hell is going on with Bridget's arm in this picture. What the hell? But anyways, yeah, on the show, they were constantly just being gross. I mean, I just didn't like watching them while they were in the game. But once they went to the Total Drama Aftermath, Bridget was a little bit boring. But Jeff was absolutely amazing. I loved Jeff in the Aftermath, and I can't watch Total Drama World Tour just for him on the Aftermath. All right, Trent. What the hell did they do to this guy? This guy has one of the biggest total drama derailments, has one of the biggest character derailments in history. I mean, last season, he was this chill guy who Heather blamed and just got him voted out. This season, though, they completely ruined his character. They made him an over-obsessed guy over a girl, and I just really feel bad for Trent here. I feel like they could have made him a winner. They could have made him win the season. Like, I could see Trent being a Total Drama winner, but this season just ruined him. I felt bad watching him this season. Anyways, moving on. Gwen. Once again. What the hell did they do to her character? Last season, she was so cool, so interesting. This season, she's like, Trent. And then once Trent goes, she has no reason to stay, so they just take her right out. It's frustrating what they do with Trent and Gwen. I mean, it saddens me on what happened to them. All right, DJ. Nothing much changed. I mean, except for his alliance with Chef, he was much the same person, but just a little bit worse. They didn't do much with his character. They just made him, he's a chef. Eliminate him episode 10. He just doesn't get much this season, and I didn't really care to see him go. Which is why he's not on my Total Drama World Tour my way, because I really don't have anything to work with him for. Izzy. I mean, she was amazing. I mean, Izzy is one of my favorite characters on a entertainment level. She's just so explosive. She makes all these dumb decisions that eventually lead to her elimination, and her elimination's really fun. Like, the first elimination, she's like, nope, I'm not eliminated. That's not my name. I'm not Izzy. Who's Izzy? I don't know. She's not here. And then they're like, all right, Kaleidoscope. Okay, I'm out now. And then the second time, they're like, Explosivo's out of here. Like, she's insane. She's insane, and I love that. She is easily one of the highlights of the merge part. And yeah. Heather was amazing this season. I mean, she didn't do as well, obviously, because nobody liked her. Lindsay and Beth, who she previously formed an alliance with, were on the opposite team and also hated her. She really was screwed this season. There was no chance of her making it far, but she really did do really well for how big of a target she had in her back, and I'm really happy that she made it this far. And just her hairstyle changes were, well, not necessarily fun, but they were definitely a highlight in the season. Now moving on to Lashana. I mean, she's worse. I didn't care for her this season. I mean, I've never been the biggest Lashana fan. I mean, I like her character. She's a fun character. But, like, I've never been the biggest fan. She has always just been annoying to me. I don't know what. But her constant, like, yelling. But I did find her pretty cool in this season. I mean, her song in Heather's Elimination, the little cheerleading thing, was absolute fire. I love that. But she just didn't work for me. Now moving on to Justin, who did a complete 180 from Total Drama Island. Total Drama Island, the voice actor got paid like 3 pennies and only said like 2 words throughout the entire season. Now this season, he is getting a line almost every minute here. Justin is definitely in the spotlight this season. He was a really funny and enjoyable character. His boot, I feel like, was unjustified, which is why I made him my runner-up in my Way series. But I really liked him this season, and I love his character just because of this season. Moving on to I'm not ranking things. Lindsay. Why wasn't this girl in the final 2? What is wrong with the writing team on Total Drama? After Total Drama Island, Total Drama World Tour and Total Drama Redonkulous Race are fine, but they can just not come up with a good elimination order. I'm sorry, but after Total Drama World Tour and Total Drama Redonkulous Race, they just suck at making elimination orders. Like, I'll get to that but Lindsay was a really fun character this season. She definitely got more screen time. She definitely was a lot more bossier. And she was just really fun to watch. And I was rooting for her throughout the season, even though I knew that she wasn't going to win. Moving on to Harold, who... This guy was absolutely amazing. I loved him this season, as well as Total Drama Island. People think I don't like him because I made him my second boot in Total Drama Island, but I love this character. I love him. He is one of the funniest characters, and I haven't gotten around to making a top 87 character ranking of Total Drama, but once I do get around to that, Harold's gonna be at least top 15. He's like one of my favorite characters, especially this season, and I pissed on what they did to him in season 3. But yeah, this season he just was amazing. He was so entertaining. I loved him. He was funny as hell. All right, moving on. Courtney, hella annoying. I don't think she should have came back. I mean, I feel like they should have just brought her in and eliminated her pretty early. I mean, if they were gonna ruin her relationship, why did it have to be Gwen and Trent? They should have just stuck with Duncan and Courtney. Duncan and Courtney's relationship is really toxic, and I don't really like watching it. It's not my favorite relationship, but Courtney is a really fun character. As usual, she brings a lot of entertainment to the show, a lot of fights. So yeah. Moving on to Owen, and he is the exact same as he was in Total Drama Island. Funny, and just an overall nice guy. I really liked watching him this season. I have nothing else to say other than fantastic character. He's my third favorite character overall, and this season is why every season he's on is a reason why he's one of my top 3 favorite characters. Beth. So why is she on this season? She served no purpose other than to be Lindsay's best friend. I mean, she was awful. I couldn't find a moment that I enjoyed or liked watching her. She didn't give any giggles out of me like Harold and Owen did. And I never really rooted for her. I was always like, all right, when's she gonna get out? Oh, she won? Oh, thank God Netflix updated it to have Duncan's win. Yeah, she just isn't my favorite character. Yes! Duncan got a win. Duncan is my second favorite character overall. He's funny. Duncan is a funny guy. He is fun to watch. He starts a lot of arguments. He's just really fun, and he's a good game player. He's really good at the game. He's made the merge in every season. I mean, Total Drama World Tour, you can kind of like not count that. But he does well in almost every season. He's really good at the game of Total Drama, despite him having the most bottom 2s in the history of Total Drama. But despite that, he's really good. He knows how to get people onto his side, and even his worst enemy, Harold, this season, he was able to have an alliance with him. 2 alliances, actually. So, yeah, Duncan, I really liked him this season, as always. That's why he's my second favorite character. Alright, writing and characters. I mean, towards the end, the characters are phenomenal. Some of these characters did a complete 180, like Justin. Most of these characters kept their same personality, but almost better, like Owen and Harold, maybe even Duncan. But I have to fault the first 4 boots. Like, Bridget, Jeff, Trent, and Gwen. They absolutely ruined their characters. I mean, they redeemed Jeff and Bridget, but Trent and Gwen, they absolutely demolished their reputations, and nobody can ever forgive them for that. So that's why I'm giving writing and characters an 8 out of 10. A lot of these characters were better than Total Drama Island, in my opinion, but there are still Gwen and Trent who were completely asinine. Now, moving on to the boot order, and obviously, these 4 people, I felt like they were in the right spot. Having Bridget and Jeff be the first boot so they could host the Aftermath, fantastic. I loved that choice. Trent, I mean, I feel like if they didn't change his character to be a complete and utter nuisance, he could have been a winner of Total Drama. This season could have been a Trent win. But no, they decided to ruin his character and make him go home 4th. It's just sad to see, and sorry, Trent. Gwen, I feel like this is fitting. Once Trent's character was gone, I mean, she had no purpose. DJ, I mean, he just really had nothing to do other than just be in alliance with Chef, so yeah, this is the right spot for him. Izzy, I would have loved to see her more, but this does make sense. I mean, you're not going to have Izzy be a winner. Come on. Heather, I mean, I feel like from last season, this is a right spot, but I would have loved to see her more this season. Lashana, yeah, this makes sense. I mean, Harold was always going to choose Lashana over Heather. Duncan was always going to choose Lashana over Heather, I feel. So, yeah. Justin, I want this guy to go farther. Like, I loved his character this season. He was absolutely amazing. And, yeah, I feel like he should have made it much farther than 7th. Lindsay. How was this girl not in the final 2? I mean, swap Beth with Lindsay. You win. You're awesome. Fresh TV is awesome. But no, they decide to make Lindsay go home 6th and Beth go home. And Beth go home as one of the winners. That doesn't make any sense to me. Harold, I would have loved this guy to be a final two. As Total Drama Noah has said, Duncan and Harold should have been the finale. Harold was such a fun character this season. I hated how he went home, just being salty towards Owen. I just felt that bad for Harold. I really wanted him to win, but he didn't. Fourth, Courtney, I feel like she went way too far. I mean, considering that she came home in between Izzy and Heather, I feel like she probably should have gone home in Harold's point. I feel like they could have had Harold convince Owen and Beth to vote Courtney out, and they could have had that. But no, they just had to have Harold be salty towards Courtney, which completely ruins the season, in my opinion. Owen. Thank God this guy came back. I mean, he's so fun to watch. I love Owen. Despite how many people think he's overrated, I think he is a phenomenal character. Beth. This girl should have been swapped with Lindsay. I will die saying that Beth and Lindsay should have been swapped with their placements. Beth was sucked. Beth was awful. She shouldn't have made it to second place, and I refuse to believe that she won a season. I mean, this was Duncan's season. I mean, watching the show, once like all the main characters go out, like once all like the real main characters go out, like Trent, Gwen, Justin, you're like, yeah, this is Duncan's season. He absolutely swept the season, and I'm really good that he wins in most countries, and I refuse to believe Beth wins a season, so yeah, he goes number 1 for me. Elimination order. Some stuff towards the end is absolutely awful, but towards the front, the elimination order is really good. I think who gets first place is a really good choice, but again, places 2 through 7, I would have made a billion changes, and that's why it gets a 7 out of 10. Now, overall viewing experience. This is entertainment value. How enjoyable the season was to watch. It was a really fun season to watch, but as Total Drama goes, as Total Drama is a really, really, really good show, it's middle of the road. It's middle of the road for Total Drama, and it really isn't spectacular, but it's also not the worst season out there. There's definitely worse seasons out there, which is why it gets a 7 out of 10 for its enjoyability and watch value. Now, my rankings. This should be obvious. Total Drama Island was ranked first last. Total Drama Island was ranked number 1 last time because it was the first one we ranked. And Total Drama Action, I believe, Total Drama Action goes right under it as number 2. I feel like this is the right spot for Total Drama Action. It just fits. Total Drama Island was just a superior season, just in characters and elimination order. And yeah, Total Drama Action just kind of almost flopped in both of those. So yeah, Total Drama Action goes right below Total Drama Island. And that's it. Thank you all for watching my Total Drama Action review. I will be back in 2 weeks with my Survivor Australia review. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.